Here we are back in this room. Man, I got something right here that I probably got 2 months too early. Floorboard carpet. It could have waited, but I can get this laid out where it'll be okay. And time we get it in there, it'd be probably August sometime. Be good and hot. We're lay down flat in the heat and what all. But anyway, so this is going to be a series of the cab. It's not really going to be how-tos or DIYs or whatever. It's going to be a way I want to do things. And you may see it and do something different in yours. I just want to let everybody know that this ain't really how you would do something. This way I'm going to do it. And you like it, you like it. If not, I mean, maybe give you a good idea on yours. But anyway, this is going to be part 1. And I'm going to refer you back to part 1 if you catch one of my videos later on. So you're on part 10 or whatever, and you say something, and I'm going to refer you back to part 1, this one. So you'll understand where it's just the way I want to do it. You know, but if you got a good idea about something, if you see me doing something or fixing to do something, man, you're more than welcome to comment and say, hey, you know, opinions and ideas are welcome. We're humans. So come up with better ideas or any idea at all. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings for whatever you say. I've been there and done that. So I hope you enjoy the series. We're gonna try to be done by the end of August. I've got a boatload of parts waiting to go in the cab and what all, but we're just starting out and getting it done. I hope y'all enjoy it. So we got a long road ahead of us on it, but it's gonna be worth it when we get done. So hope you enjoy it. And like I said, this is the first one, and let's get rolling on this thing. Let's get it done before end of August. Hope y'all like it. And please like it or whatever, because when I get to 1,000 subscribers, that's when we're going to start the engine build. So I'm not going to touch the engine build. Not going to do anything to it. I ain't going to mess with it until I hit 1,000. Then we'll start our engine series and get it built for it. So I got to be done. I hope. Shoot, it could be in the middle of next year or something or other, but it's part of it, you know. I'll work it here at the house, and I've got a job. So come in the afternoon, usually tired or whatever, and raining, the weather, it'd be 100 degrees in the afternoon to get home or over. So we're gonna work at it as we can. It won't be every day, but every weekend I'm gonna try to put a video up that went through that week or weekend. Try to get it up by Sundays of what happened during that week. So it may be I might install, you know, something with something, so it won't be how to put, you know, this on that particular. It's going to be within that video. I'm not going to itemize it and put different videos up on it. So anyway, hope y'all enjoy it. Let's get this cab done, and got a road ahead of us. Let's roll with it. Come on with it. Let's go.
Hard bass.
All right, guys. Today we're going to be installing the back drop carpet, and of course the sound barrier I done put in, the deadener. And there are tons of videos on how to install that. So I hadn't made a video on it, but anyway, I got it where it goes down below the carpet, but it stops just right below. But anyway, let's get this backdrop in and go from there. This is about the best view I can give you. I'm gonna go micless on it, so I'll try to talk loud enough for you can probably hear me. Put the mic on, but I think you get the idea. Then we'll go over it as we get this thing installed. They're really easy to install. After you get everything, your backdrop clean, everything, because I'm going to show you in a minute how this sticks up there. A lot of people don't know, and because there's no hangers, there's nothing. But I'll show you how this goes in. So let's get in this thing, get her done. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I don't have a cameraman, nobody to follow me, but this is probably going to be the best way for you to see how to install the carpet. So, first things first, I've done sprayed this once. You spray this down and get this good and clean. I left about an inch up here on top to allow my stuff to go here, my hanger. Clean behind my panel. You have to take this panel loose. You're going to go behind it, both sides, around to your speaker area. But how that's hung up there, where you hit it, this is, I think I got this carpet from, is it ACC, I think. That's who this came from. But you have to use the Velcro. Velcro is what holds this carpet in place where it goes. Now, it comes pre-Velcro on one side, and a piece of tape will come with it. You won't believe what happened to the tape. So I took it out of the box, pulled the tape out of the box with the carpet, and I set it down, and with all the other parts coming in with the truck, it's gone. I have a clue where I put it at. So I got another strip here. So we'll put a piece down the back. Of course, I done removed all my speakers and everything, put that sound deadener in here. We'll run this down the back here. Put it right on top of your deadener. This. All the way down. And just go to your end there. As far as you really got to go right now. All right, there's that one. Now let's, you can do it in one piece if you want. It's up to you, but it's easier for me to do it in a couple pieces here. Go behind the panel here. You can, measure it off or put it in there and just cut it. Either way you want to do it. And you probably just need a piece because this panel's going to hold your carpet on. This just helps it more. That carpet, let me check something, because that carpet on the Velcro on it, it drops down. let's look at it, see what we got. Don't go in this way. Just stick that right there for right now. Okay, so it just runs across where they did their stitching like that. So what we'll do, I'm gonna fit it in there and then put the Velcro on. Do it that way. So let's center this up. So after you get it centered and where you want it at, make sure it curls all the way around to your post here. And when you tuck it in, you've got room for your speaker brackets to go there. You're going to have to cut that for your speaker to fit. Just make sure it goes all the way around. Then we'll tuck it behind here. You can go ahead and remove this panel if you want. It'll be easy. You'll break them. I've got new screws coming for these. All the screws of the truck. They were either rusted over or look like they've been taken in and out 100 times. So I've got a set of screws coming for it. Now, when we get here underneath it, there's no, and this has been asked before about installing this. How do I keep this down? You can let it drop, stay like this if that's what you want, but over time, this is probably going to relax. You have a bubble here. So what I like to do is take another piece, get the another box of a full one. I wash my knees on everything in here. It's pretty sharp sometimes. Items. I hadn't cleaned up the carpet yet. It's being replaced. Best way to do this, and it can be overkill, but it's probably not going to come off. You know what I'm saying? It won't come off. Stick them together. We'll show you why in a minute. Stick them together close. Close as you can get them. Make sure they're straight. You could probably buy it already stuck together. Some twist out of that one. Some of y'all already know where I'm headed with this, because you probably put it on before. I've cleaned up my silver back there, so it should stick to it okay. For a little while anyway, I hope. after you get it all in line here, all done, take it. All you gotta do is hold it up here, get you a measurement of it, kind of what you want to do. About right here, be all right. That panel corner is going to hold a lot of it up. My little blade keeps running off, leaving me. It's probably a good thing. That way I'm not going to be on it. End up standing on it. If I close it all the time, I'm going to throw it over and forget where I put it at. All right, let's find the one to measure. Obviously, it ain't that one. This one. All right. What you want to do is stick with what's on the truck, which is the teeth one, not the fuzz. So put the teeth one on the truck. Which is this one. We'll just peel it back a little bit. On now. Well, outside ain't the best, I guess. All right. Pull this up high as you can. Put that Velcroed on. You put this right along at your edge here. Do not pull the other tape off here. If you do, you might mess up. Hold down with it. And some of y'all might like the hollow or just straight drop. I don't know. It's whatever you like, really. It's gonna be whatever you like. Okay, there's that. Get that on there, because if you stick it on here and then try to throw it down, you stick something on there and try to match it, you're not gonna match. So one side at a time. Then, if I can get a hold of it, man, put my glasses on for this. Just like I say, corner right there. It's dark in that corner. I think my light is in there charging. Let me get this blade and get this started. Oh yeah, I see it now. Get a hold of it here. Come on. Wait. Oh, we got it. Let's start. That off of here. Kind of relax it down, push it on. Good tuck here. Well, that much Velcro will not come with the kit. Just like so. On your bottom piece. Pretty simple, but I might go back to the old man glasses. You know, we've got to wear these when we get older. Getting that tape off. What I'm gonna do is cut just a little some little strips. What you got left. I shouldn't have put that underneath that thing yet, but I did. That's all right. It'll be fine. Cut you a bunch of them. I don't have to cut it. Both these are cut better. Maybe. No. We won't cut that. So, pretty tight. Cut you a bunch of them. Let's see. We put these across the bottom here. Across the bottom. Then you've got that hump. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Your extras here. You want to cut you about 3 or 4 more. That should do it right there. Or we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Tell you what, I gotta get something. We'll take a break. I'll be right back. We'll do the... All right, what we're doing today is upgrading the speakers in the C10 rear corners. And after you get the bracket out, it's pretty simple to get it out of the truck. And you got 2 little screws holding these speakers in. Okay, there's 2 screws. Get them out of there. All right, speaker we're going with is another 4x10, and it's a Pioneer. So it's a big difference in these 2 speakers as far as wattage and putting out. And the Pioneer sounds great. Sounds good. But simply, this goes, remember, your 2 holes are going to go on the top in your truck. This is your bottom part, okay? So when you plug, be sure and put your plug, your wire is going to be down. Get that sucker in there like that. Now the holes ain't going to match, okay? So what do you do? Now it does have slots in it in case you miss or mess up. We're just going to mark a hole. scratched pretty good. Just run these down right quick. After you get the one hole in, stop. Just try to mount that one hole, and you mark all your other ones. Sure he's down. I don't know, there may be a difference, there may not be, but just in case. I got new screws coming, but this is just for demo only. I got new screws for every screw I take out of the truck. So if this don't go in there, we'll find something else that will. Come on now. Work with me. Get bored. Put it on a board, probably make it easier. I'll stay right there. I know that hole's big enough, but maybe not. I think a little bigger. You have to get your holes drilled. You got your one hole drilled. Set him in there. Put the one screw in. Is he gonna go? But they'll fit. Just mark the other holes. I'm gonna put a picture of the box, which ones these are. I'm not gonna go through it. Just marking it. Okay. Take this screw back out. Like I said, I got new screws coming. That's how you update it from the old speaker to your new one. You could probably buy that speaker where you don't do no drilling. Check out the driver on this, huh? So I got some new screws coming. Basically, that's it. Drill them out. Put your new screws in. They're not here yet. It should be today, I hope. We'll go from there. But pretty simple, going from the old 4x10 to the new Pioneer, or there's Alpine. There's a bunch of different brands, but those two are more popular for this. Anyway, that's how I'm going to update my speakers in the C10. little something to take care of. Okay, so after you got all your pieces cut you want, and you may get in there and see where, oh man, I forgot that one. Cut you another one. It's simple. So, what we're doing, we got this stuck up. Come up here, pull it up a little ways, and then about halfway, you're gonna do the same thing. This is when I gotta go to the magnifier here. The magnifier is on. So I can place these everywhere. Uh-oh. Do the right side. No. It happens. Remember, put your teeth side towards the truck. That's the way all the rest of it is. You still across here. About halfway down, put a strip. Roll across so you feel the other rib. Put a strip. You can go wider. You want to put the 2-inch on there or whatever, that's up to you. It's your truck. Let me cut this fan off. Hey, I might be able to hear me now. That fan roaring back there. Probably better. We got some storms coming. Tell you what, it's a sweaty, muggy day, I know that. Pretty bad. I'm real wet out here. I got my fan over here, but I don't think you can hear me very good when it's on. Apologize for having it on a while ago. You might be able to hear me. I don't know. If not, just watch the video. Put it on mute and watch it. And watch each one of my steps, see if you can't hear me. Get all these in place. Right. To the bottom. You don't have to do this, but it's something I do, you know. It keeps the carpet closer to it all the time. In the middle. We got a lot to do this truck. Man, you can follow me on the build if you want. There's a lot we're going to be doing. Going to be upgraded out of this world. We're going to try to make the show next year out there at the Texas Motor Speedway, the C10 show. gonna try. We got a lot to do yet. Here he comes. No boy right there, he always does that. They like to make a bunch of rackets. Know that. I got one left here. Got two left. I'm gonna put the long one down there. Might well. I can see what side's what. All right. There we are. Now I gotta make sure when you put this down, you got access. So I can do all but the last one. Don't do the last one. Or the last two. You don't want to do them. You gotta get your speaker brackets in there. Okay, after all your tape is peeled off, let it down easy and straight. Straight as you can. But don't remember, do not pull the last two off. If you do, you'll be mad at yourself. This way the carpet will stay back. Flush down at the bottom. Okay? The reason why I say don't put the last two, because you still gotta put your speaker brackets in. I took the speaker brackets out to push that sound deader on back. Now if they're in, you know, we can go ahead and put our speaker brackets back on and go from there. So I'll screw this here, goes on this side. We'll put this one here in, and then check out the photos. I'll have a picture of what it looks like. Stay tuned. Okay, let's install the speakers on the new carpet. I just showed I got a video up there where, before this one I think, that shows the modifications you got to do. But when you put new carpet in, let's put our new speakers in. So I recommend, it is hard to do, ain't it? Cut the new carpet. But anyway, let's white carpet tough, ain't it? It's tough. Okay. You cut out the edge here. And be careful not to cut yourself. You mess up your carpet. Okay. All right. Take one of your brackets, put it up here. You can see how much it's going to cover. Of course, your holes are going to be out a good ways from it anyway. So now, let's you don't have to cut it all out, but let's cut a good bit. Your speaker's still going to work fine. I know I'm making some of y'all nervous doing this. I've been prone to chop myself up time to time, you know, doing little projects. so on. But the way it works. And that won't affect it none. That's gonna work out just right. I think, because really mount this to our bracket. Mount this to our bracket. I'm going to trim a little more out. I think I need to go all the way out with, I guess. Got that more off, that's for sure. Because that speaker has got to go on the metal part. I was down all last week. You know, yesterday was the first day I finally got where I could get out and do something. And I tell you what, being, I wasn't sick. I had some other personal issues going on. It's no fun. Not at all. Now, what we're gonna do here, this is the tricky part. Now, on your diagram in your Haynes book, you've got to just look at it, do some thinking. It is in there, but your dark blue is going to be your positive. It goes into the speaker. Of course, your negative goes out. I think these are marked. Positive, negative side. Good look. I thought they were. Let me go get that off. I gotta get all that off too. Let me go check something, because I think my positive side is gonna be my big side. Then you got a small side here. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna double make sure. Let me go get my own meter, make sure what's going on here. All right, I just wanted to make sure on that. So your positive is gonna be your big side, negative on your smaller side. All these Pioneers. What we're gonna do to it, I'm gonna hook it up where you can have either or radio. Look at this, as close as I can here. It needs to be. Probably right here be all right. We'll cut that short, pigtail. And holy cow, we normally don't have jets like that flying over us here. Like that right here. I'll tell you what, this stuff here, it's tough. Cut. I don't think my blade will cut it. I'm gonna cut it down away from me. I need in there. Just like that. Okay. Okay. Here's where There's another one. Not sure what's going on now. So I'm gonna cut this where if somebody wants to reuse it one day, because they'll pull the pins out, probably put new pins. We're gonna cut it off about 1 inch or so down, like so. All right. Now, what I want to do is grab some speaker wire. Here we got a little roll of speaker wire here. And the reason why I'm cutting it so long is because it's got to go under the new carpet, up to the front of the console. Where the other radio is going to be mounted. So let's slice this back a little bit. Motorcycle John down there, or whatever his name is. Yeah. They going for their daily ride, I guess. Pretty busy neighborhood. Man, I hope this out all right. Yeah, it did. So here done. That should be enough, maybe. I'd like to have a little bit more though. There we go. There you go, they're going for the ride today. You gonna let everybody know we on the way. Okay, now here's where you gotta make yourself a note where you want to stick with a positive and negative that will work for you and you can remember. Or make yourself a note. Well, I had everything right here. I'm looking for my solder pieces. Well, let me go find out where I set them at. Okay, let's solder this up and shrink wrap it. Let me find some decent size shrink wrap. I get these kits online. They work out pretty good. If you can keep the size you need. This one here should work fine. I think it will. I got some shorter ones cut. Not that size though. Okay. Bend this in half. Put it right there. Let's go on the other side. Do that speaker. Alright, so dark blue, we said, is going to be our positive. So let's go positive red stripe. I'll write it down. If I do forget, I'll refer back to my video. I think, let me see if this, I'm gonna get the biggest solder joint here. First, I better pull that back. Hold on, I forgot. Man, I'm worried about that. I better go bigger. I mean, you don't even have to be on there, but that's just me, you know. I got one that'll work though. So good. Okay. Now, we're going to slide this down the positive. And we're going to put the positive end on. Which will go get yourself on there. Something like this. Our dark blue. I'm going to pull it back just a little more. I'm not too worried about putting the wire inside the box yet, because there's a hole down here. I'll run this out just like they did. Okay. Blue positive. Is where you make sure you got everything right. Well, I use these little solder connectors there. They work pretty good. Now here, my little striker thing here has a issue of lighting up, so I got to give it some help. All my good stuff is that they work. I had it on lock. I thought I could lock that down. Lock that down. I can. Thought I could. Okay. This will shrink down far enough. Side. other. A while ago that was tight, so I need to open this up just a little bit more. We got the replacement for this. Now, that should be enough room now. So I gotta patch that one. Get on out of the way. Pull this up here. Got that there. Then another one. Through here and wrap this up. Slide that down. You got to make sure, do not get that other heat shrink arm. Do your best around and be mad at yourself because you won't be able to hook it up. Sometimes I put my fingers there because I know my fingers get warm, that heat shrink might be getting warm. Okay, now I'm melting the solder. That solder run all in there. Like so. Bring my shrink wrap up. Remember that day on the door, I said I've got a bunch of them solder joints that for wire repair. I still hadn't found them. Those I bought and put in the hobby room just to have them if I needed them. Get this rag right here. All this is off the speaker. All we're going to do, plug it in. And see if she even comes on. If she don't, we're going to have to reverse our wiring. I'm just going to set this right here. It should come on. Let me get some power out fast. So I'm gonna have this wired where I can go to either or radio.
CDC restrictions lifting. They say nearly 3 million
That's the old radio.
expected to be traveling this weekend.
Okay, we're good. All right, let's mount this thing in there. All right, guys, it's mounted. Now, let's take a moment and think about this. And I didn't do it on camera, and the reason why is I forgot this side of the truck, how it was built. This side, I think, could be almost clearing. I know some of y'all are probably hollering at me because you probably knew what I was supposed to run into. But I think I used Kenwood back in the day. And I don't think I used Pioneer because my other one fit perfect. What it is, the depth of this speaker is going to butt up against the back of the truck. Okay? It's frustrating, but what do you do? So, here's what we do. Take your screws out of your bracket on the top, pull it back until the speaker fits in it finally. Okay? It's about, shoot, probably a ½ inch, maybe 3/4. It's pretty good move. Put some spacers back there, find you some ½ inch nuts, whatever, and put them behind it. Any kind of spacer will work. Okay? And then after that, trim as much carpet you can. I got some blue showing here, very little blue. And then when you're ready, after you finally get that mounted, just get you a little pick or something. You can find your holes to mount that in there. Just take your pick and just kind of prong in there in your screw hole, and you'll find it. But anyway, it was a little chore, you know. So basically, you're gonna spend probably an hour on each side. You do any quicker than that, I mean, of course, the same thing over here. I'll get my pick when them screws show up, and find these holes as well. They're not too far in there. Okay. Anyway, that's she in there. I'm gonna try to get to the seats measuring today, so I can figure out what all I need to get them in here. But anyway, thanks for watching, and read the description. A lot of times I put more info in it about what all took place. So read the description real well, and I think you can get yours changed out pretty easy. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, that finishes the backdrop. Got the speakers in. Comes across to here. I got new screws coming for this. But, so read the description, and it'll tell you a lot more went on. You know, the stuff I had to stop and do or whatever. I may not have videoed it. And came back and did this or did that. So, read the description, and hope y'all enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.